Hey, it's Giguk, and you're watching Pixel Party Pals. Woo! I got it right on my first take.
It is! Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Giguk, and today we are checking out Summer Anime 2023 in a nutshell. Love these. This season's great anime. Let's see what Giguk thinks about it, shall we?
Oh hey, new season started.
Hell
What's
yeah.
been going on? Wait, what the heck?
Hell yeah.
New Mushoku Tensei? What
Oh
the
yeah.
heck? Young Gojo?
Looking good. Still haven't watched any of it yet though. But yeah, from what I've seen, clips and that on TikTok, whoa.
What the heck? I have no enemies? What the heck? I have no bitches? Yes, the summer season is upon us, and while the rest of the world is out there enjoying the sun, I'm busy in Japan, bloody dying. So why not stay in with me and watch some summer anime? We got more Isekai, more romance, more action, more Jujutsu Kaisen with young and sexy Gojo. Oh god. Oh no. I can already feel the entire female demographic now.
There is something I must tell you.
Yeah.
I came.
Love it. Mate, that Fate episode was so good.
By the power of this command spell,
This was quite cool actually. He just gets absolutely owned, doesn't he?
I order you. Shit yourself. New Fate alert, everybody calm down.
I know, yeah. I was dead excited that it turned out to be an OVA. I was like, oh, then it's out later in the year.
New Fate alert! Alright, before you start rolling your eyes, are you telling me I shouldn't be excited about a new Balls to the Walls action-focused Fate with Daddy
was
Gilgamesh?
so
a hype
cool.
soundtrack from Hiroyuki Sawano, written by the guy that did Bakuno?
Oh.
And it's set in America? Look at these idiots bringing magic to a gunfight.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a holy grail war in the land of bang bang bang. And before you ask where it fits in the timeline, don't worry about it. All you need to know is that
It's after Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, but then after the Lord Elmaloy case files stuff.
Fate, A1 Pictures is at the absolute top of their game, and Gilgamesh is setting the tone with a little playful fight by nuking Nevada off the fucking map. The
Hell
dog?
yeah.
The dog is a master?
I thought that was quite cool actually as well.
The dog summoned fucking Enkidu?
Yeah.
How does a dog have better gacha luck than I do? In the sequel corner, we once again have a bunch of heavy hitters. Jujutsu Kaisen is back looking as good, if not even better than it did before. It's a new director this time, but I am loving the different vibes that feel way more cinematic than it previously did.
Been tempted to get into it, but I haven't watched the movie, and I know that the first bit of this continues after the movie because it's prequel-y stuff, isn't it? So
The action can match up to season 1. This might be a new and improved Jujutsu Kaisen. And something Gojo is still doing sexy Gojo things.
oh yeah.
We've got some Horimiya side stories, more Bungo Stray
I
Dogs.
haven't watched that yet.
Revenge got a second season? Huh? Nowhere in my crystal ball did I expect a trashy harem
I've
anime
watched
from
the Horimiya
2017 that I
episode,
thought only I remembered and enjoyed to get revived. Who greenlit this? Whose hand do I need to shake? The second part of Bleach's 1,000-year Blood War arc is here after possibly the biggest glow-up I've seen in shonen history, but you know what else is back? Pink Isekai!
Hell
baby.
yes.
Woo, yeah, my boy is back! Yes, Rudius, you show them, kick some ass! That's my
Depression.
boy! Wait, is he crying to some girl's panties?
Yes.
Oh god, no, whose mans is this? Come get your mans, this ain't my man. Oh shit, did he just spell a fucking blizzard? Yes, that's my boy, that's what I'm talking about. Oh no, he's praying to the panties now. Someone please, for the love of God, come collect your mans. Whose mans is this?
私の一部を食えば
Ah,
食うあなたを
this is
いい
great.
困らん部分を使う涙、鼻水、汗
My
もしくは
saliva. Well, no, it's not there.
My saliva.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what I meant to say too. Here's a dark horse of the season. A supernatural detective show
great.
featuring an
This
immortal
this
gothic
anime is
lady
great.
who spends her days being smug and snarky and looking down on people despite just being a talking head in a cage. Wood. It's nice to see a real detective series that is engrossing. The banter is S tier. They found a way to make dialogue scenes dynamic and engaging without just ripping off Monogatari and actually finding their own vibe. This is one of the weirder ones this season, but it definitely has potential if you're in the mood for a good old detective story with a twist. Speaking of genre twist, we got level 1 Demon Lord and 1 Room Hero.
This
The
looks
Demon
funny.
Lord
I haven't
revives from the
checked this
dead to
out.
take revenge on the hero that defeated her, only to find out that he now looks like this. Yes, we have Rising of the Midlife Crisis, in another world with my dad bod. Here's what happens when you think your arch enemy was your typical Isekai protagonist, when it turns out he was just your typical Isekai fan.
Oh, yeah, this looks good as well. Check this out. Whoa.
And now for the next great hero of humanity.
Oh. Oh no.
He just like me for real. There's Records of Ragnarok if irradiated Sakamoto desu guy, and it.
There is more episodes of Record of Ragnarok to watch as well, isn't there?
This one's not shown its cards yet in these early episodes, but I've heard a lot of good things about the manga in this one. Not that I needed any convincing, because all you needed to say was, hey, tournament arc. We got an anime with a lot of pretty boys in it.
I
love these videos so much.
It's okay.
Where's the men kissing?
Reborn as a vending machine, now I wander the dungeons?
Hey, this is good. This is actually good.
Oh god, they really have run out of Isekai
No,
ideas.
it's good. It works.
Wait, why is this actually kind of good?
Yeah.
Alright, stick with me here. I went into this ready to clown this show into oblivion, but
exactly.
somehow this is a pretty comfy and well thought out anime that highlights Japan's vending machine culture. If you think this is a dumb idea with no demographic, tell that to the 1000th TikTok about a random Japanese vending machine with millions of views. This has way more thought and effort put into it than a show about a guy being reincarnated as a vending machine should. And with Radio singing the opening, I will take this show any day over stuff like my unique skill makes me OP even at level 1.
Yeah.
Alright, you know what? I need a quick toilet break, so I'm gonna let ChatGPT take over this one.
We've got a new Isekai called
My unique skill makes me OP even at level 1.
about a dude called
Ryota.
who got transported to another world after he died by.
Being tired
But it turns out, even though he,
is level 1.
the guy is actually super overpowered because of his
Wow.
ability to.
Get good item drops. Okay, what's next? Oh, wait, I forgot to wash my hands.
We've got a new Isekai called
The Great Cleric.
about a dude called
Luciel.
who got transported to another world after he died by.
Gun.
But it turns out, even though he,
Is healer and the world hates healer.
the guy is actually super
Okay, perhaps I'm being a
amazing.
bit too harsh. You know what? I gotta think positive. Maybe the next Isekai I watch will actually make
No,
me
this
proud
was
to
really
be an Isekai
weird.
fan.
私に種付けしてください
It's baby.
Yeah, I'm done. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the moment I finally hang up my fantasy anime boots.
No.
I don't think there's a show left that could possibly come to my rescue now.
What the hell is this?
What is this? A Love Life spin-off set in a fantasy world that actually looks really decent? Is this where I start my descent into the Love Life rabbit hole? No!
Oh my god.
You swore to destroy the Love Life fans, not join them! I shan't. I mustn't. No matter how good this looks. You hear me, Love Life fans? I see what you're doing, tempting me down the devil's path.
Oh
you
my
think me
God.
to be weak, but I shall remain strong. I shall remain strong. I won't be tempted. Leave me alone!
Amazing.
The Masterful Cat is depressed again. Oh hey, it's me. I am
This
Masterful
is
Cat.
weird. This
The
is
Masterful
weird.
Cat is me. Okay, but seriously, why does a simple slice of life show about an oversized cat becoming a house husband look so extra? There must be a— oh, it's you! Of
Oh,
course
they
it's
do.
you! Yes, this is coming from Studio Gohans, the studio that made scenes like this. And this. Normally you can tell when they work on something because they'll have scenes I can only describe as the most technically impressive visual vomit I've ever seen. But it seems like they've dialed it back for this one. I think it's better for it. This is just a comfy, innocent show that's actually as pretty as Gohans thinks it is in their head. Good on you guys for learning and finally showing some restraint.
Are you sure about that?
No, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Fast as fuck, boy. Why are you running?
I think I'm gonna piss some people off with this. I didn't like this one. I can talk about Gohans doing what I think is
I haven't watched this one yet, but
the animation equivalent of making your first PowerPoint presentation and using star wipe for every slide transition because you think it makes it look cool. But outside of a few shots, generally, this looks really good. Because even ignoring that, as a man with shitty eyesight, this pushed my suspension of disbelief beyond breaking point. Because dear God, how does this girl constantly forget her glasses when she's that blind? Do you leave your house and forget that you can't see? Girl, please, learn to wear your contacts, look into LASIK, get on a
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Beast video. Because the only thing worse in your eyesight is how hard this guy is thirsting over you. Look, I get being obsessed with your crush, but my God. The main character simps so hard he's one date invoice away from turning into Kazuya from Rent-A-Girlfriend. Forget the title, The Girl I Liked Forgot Her Glasses. Might as well call this Legally Blind Girl Breathes Air and Cause This Man to Have Panic Attack. Yes, it's the dreaming boy is a realist. And also a stalker. You know, as a guy, it can sometimes be hard to read a girl's heart. I mean, if you approach your crush and she tells you not to come near her anymore, she's just being tsundere, right? What is this? A restraining order? Classic tsundere behavior. This guy gets it.
相川悲鳴と同時に俺にビンタを浴びせた。俺は惚れた。
The most sane tsundere enjoyer. My tiny senpai? More like my tiny senpai ain't so tiny, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck this show. Now, before you get up at me calling me a Twitter warrior, I'm not angry about the character designs. I'm just angry when I finally see a rom-com not in school starring grown-ass adults in a workplace setting and they still act like middle school students. Look, we all clown on Isekai for being the same, but tell me what the real difference between these two shows are. Do you prefer your gimmick to be having a legally blind waifu, or are you 6 foot and want your girl to have the true 5'11" experience? What's this? Well-animated non-CG dragons?
Oh, mate. Yeah.
Griffins, no adventurer guilds, and a magic school? Finally, an anime fantasy world that doesn't just try to rip off Dungeons and Dragons. It just rips off Harry Potter. I like this one. We're finally getting a different fantasy world other than the same copy-paste world we've seen a million times before, with a bunch of students entering a magic school where 20% of students either die, get consumed by work, or go crazy. What is this, a fucking engineering degree? Yeah, okay, this is definitely just Hogwarts, but by adding sword battles, ninja clans, and Mother of God. Dummy mommy dummy.
Yeah.
This is about the closest thing we've had to an actual anime Harry Potter without breaking any copyright infringement. Okay, now hold on there, mister. It looks like JC Stuff have actually pulled out their A-team for this one, because this looks way better than any show they've done in recent memory. This one's gonna need a little time to cook. It's a little rough around the edges at times, but I reckon it can turn into something decent if you look past some of the awkward exposition here and there. It's an art where you use a sword. Go play with the neighbor's kid, Mum says. You'll have fun, Mum says. Don't worry, she's just a normal kid, Mum says.
Oh my god.
I like dead people. Mom, what the fuck? Horror anime doesn't exactly have the best track record, even if it has high production values and good animation. So I'm always cautious going into an anime like Dark Gathering. Don't get me wrong, this looks well animated and has done a decent job at building up the unsettling tone of the supernatural stuff behind the scenes, but I'm not sure how scary it can be. I don't know if this is meant to be a horror or a comedy or both, but what I do know is that I'm not sure this cutesy art style will be able to sell me on the horror aspects of it. I'll give it a few more episodes, but either way, it'll probably be better than the Ginger Yucha anime we've gotten so far.
I've heard that's not done very well.
There's a rope coming down towards me.
Probably. Huh.
Wow.
It's a show called My Happy Marriage. Maybe there's something in this I can try in my own marriage.
Wow. I can see where this is going.
Hey, Sid. This is fine. Ah, nothing says happy wife, happy life. Like growing up with a shitty dad, an abusive stepmom, an abusive stepsister, and finding out you're having an arranged marriage with a fiance who tells you to kill yourself, lol. Sorry, what was that, girls?
I can fix him.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. Honestly, this looks like it could be pretty good. I don't know if they're trying a bit too hard to make her shitty family Disney villain levels of cartoonishly evil, but it's just nice to have an adult shoujo romance. Kinema Citrus are also knocking it out the park with some gorgeous visuals and music that slaps harder than her stepmom. Too soon? Too soon. 2 episodes in, and I can already tell this is going to be one to get the tissues out for. And wait, I thought this was meant to be a period drama Cinderella story. Why are there ghosts, monsters, supernatural abilities, and a goddamn power system? What is this? Kimetsu no 90-Day Fiancé? Alright, next up we got Temple, an anime where a guy joins a temple. Actually the show's called Tempuru. Alright, Mr. Nihongo Jozu, but that's just the kind of spelling of temple, right? It's almost like we have a reason to officially translate words and titles when bringing it overseas. God damn it. Honestly, this feels more like a mid-2000s harem anime than anything coming out nowadays. Man decides to live a monk life despite the father that left him and never came back. To be fair, he didn't leave for cigarettes this time. He just left for pussy. My man's out here trying to turn no bitches into a lifestyle choice, and the universe is testing him with impure desires of the flesh. Don't let my man be horny, he just wants to be happy. This is no representation of monk or temple life. This is season 1 of No Nut No Life. Holy crap, this isn't...
Hell yeah, it's on 100. This is doing so good.
Insane. I generally look forward to any anime where I've previously made a video of its manga, but even I didn't predict that Zon 100 would go this hard.
Hell yeah.
For an entirely new studio, I feel the production team channeled every single bit of hatred they had for previous companies into the passion of this opening episode. The inventive use of colors, the visual storytelling. My guy literally ripped the black bars off his screen to change the aspect ratio and introduce some color into his dead end.
Mate, it was so cool. I loved how they played with all that, the colours and everything. It just really, really helped like it really worked with it. It showed you exactly how he's feeling.
Life, every shot, every angle, every scene from this opening episode feels like an absolute masterclass. Not just from an animation standpoint, but a directing standpoint too. This is pure cinema at its finest. It is the most impressive opening 20 minutes I've seen all year. The anime isn't just living up to its potential, it's smashed right past it. But how does it fare as a zombie apocalypse story? Yeah, it's pretty accurate. If you think you're bored of zombie movies, then Zom 100 proves there can still be originality in a
manga's boss
saturated
as well.
genre, and not be tale of a guy who's finally able to live his life to the fullest when the rest of the world is already dead. If you're sitting in your office chair right now, counting down the minutes you can finally leave your shift, this is the show that was personally made for you. It is a love letter for everyone stuck in a dead-end job, grinding for a company they hate, where you feel your life is wasting away, and it's a wake-up call to do more for yourself. This is setting the standard for this summer, and I don't think there's going to be a higher quality piece of entertainment I'm going to be getting this season. Alright, I think that covers everything. I don't think I've missed anything notable.
No. Rent a girlfriend.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month to Alpha Sigma, Author Curtis Eckstein, Basil, Dysfunctional Degenerate, Flabberwocky, Vito, Levados, Misaka12315, Payne Patchett, Tony Stark, Watergeist VT, and everyone else, my Patreon, for helping to support me for this month. Guys, if you didn't know, Trash Taste has released new merch, and you
That
can
jacket
see it right
does
here.
look
Actually.
sick,
I'm very,
like.
very happy with this one. I finally convinced the boys to make me a denim jacket, and whew,
It looks
I
great.
am very, very happy with this. Look at the back right here, baby.
That's
Look at that. I'm biased,
sick.
but this is probably my favorite piece of merch we've released so far. This is a prototype, so this logo is going to be way smaller in the final version you can buy online. But we also got more t-shirts, shirts, and hoodies if that's more your thing. So yeah, you can go to trashtaste.co if you want to check some out yourself. Anyway though, that's been it from me for today. I've been Giguk, and I'll see you all next time.
Amazing. I love the in a nutshell seasonal videos from Google. So good. It sucks that Fate thing was just one episode, but apparently it's going to be continuing later on down the line. It's cool. The it's on 100. Yes, it's boss. The vending machine Isekai really does work. Yeah, it's a good season. Class. Anyway, make sure you check out my Etsy shop. Links in the description for t-shirts and hoodies that I've designed. And thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month is our last chance. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for that. And thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you watch in future videos. I'll see you guys next time.